Big Rock Candy Mountain, first recorded by Harry McClintock in 1928, is a folk music song about a hobo's idea of paradise, a modern version of the medieval concept of Cockaigne. It is a place where hens lay soft-boiled eggs, and there are cigarette trees. McClintock claimed to have written the song in 1895, based on tales from his youth hoboing through the United States, but some believe that at least aspects of the song have existed for far longer. It is catalogued as Roud Folk Song Index number 6696. History: the song was first recorded by McClintock, also known by his hobo name of Hey Mac. McClintock claimed credit for writing the song, though it was likely partially based on other ballads, including An Invitation to Loveland, and the Apple-Knocker's Lament. Other popular itinerant songs of the day such as Hobo's Paradise, Hobo Heaven, Sweet Potato Mountains, and Little Streams of Whiskey likely served as inspiration, as they mention concepts similar to those in Big Rock Candy Mountain. Before recording the song, McClintock cleaned it up considerably from the version he sang as a street busker in the 1890s. Originally the song described a child being recruited into hobo life by tales of the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In later years, when McClintock appeared in court as part of a copyright dispute, he cited the original words of the song, the last stanza of which was, "The punk rolled up his big blue eyes, and said to the jocker, Sandy, I've hiked and wandered too, but I ain't seen any candy. I've hiked till my feet are sore, and I'll be damned if I hike any more, to be buggered sore like a hobo's whore, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains." In the released version this verse did not appear. The song was not popularized until 1939, when it peaked at number 1 on Billboard magazine's country music charts. But it achieved more widespread popularity in 1949 when a sanitized version intended for children was re-recorded by Burl Ives. It has been recorded by many artists throughout the world, but a version recorded in 1960 by Dorsey Burnett to date was the biggest success for the song in the post-1954 rock era, having reached number 102 on Billboard's chart. Sanitized versions have been popular, especially with children's musicians. In these, the cigarette trees become peppermint trees, and the streams of alcohol trickling down the rocks become streams of lemonade. The lake of gin is not mentioned, and the lake of whiskey becomes a lake of soda pop. The 2008 extended adaptation for children by Gil MacLachlan tells the story as a child's dream, the last stanza being, "In the Big Rock Candy Mountains you're going on a holiday, your birthday comes around once a week and eat a Euro unregistered trademark Christmas every day, you never have to clean your room or put your toys away, there's a little white horse you can ride of course, you can jump so high you can touch the sky, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains." A folk version of the song is included in the Gordon Inferno collection in the Library of Congress, under the title The Apple-Knocker's Lament. Recordings: immediately after Harry McClintock's record, in November 1928, Ernie Hare covered the song as Hobo Jack Turner. A version of the song was recorded by Pete Seeger for Folkways Records in 1957. The New Christy Minstrels did a version of the song, which was included in a special compilation by Columbia Records of children's songs. The song appears on a number of the Beat Farmers albums starting with Tales of the New West in 1985. The song was used in the 1987 film I Run Weed and sung by Tom Waits. In 1990 the London UK-based leftist big band The Happy End recorded an upbeat version for their album The World Turned Upside Down. Lisa Loeb sang a clean version of the song on her 2004 children's album Catch the Moon. In his 2004 album The Nifty Mervers Thrifty, Mark Sticky made a cover of this song. A version of the song was recorded by The Restarts, a punk band from London, England. Other renditions. The song was used in a 2005 Burger King commercial, although the lyrics are changed to reference the Burger King Tender Crisp. In the commercial almost all of the promises of the song are shown in detail. Darius Rucker appears as the cowboys singing the song. Brooke Burke also appears as a cowgirl. Comedian Sarah Silverman sang a version on the Sarah Silverman program in the episode There's No Place Like Homeless. The song was sung by Harry Dean Stanton in his role as Roman Grant in the HBO series Big Love. Singer-songwriter Bruce Hornsby has occasionally used the song as an intro to his song Candy Mountain Run in live performances. Soundtrack appearances. The children-friendly version of the song was used in the Rankin Bass stop-motion video The Easter Bunny Is Comin' to Town. The original Harry McClintock recording was included in the soundtrack for the 2000 film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? A recording of the song was used as background music in a 2010 LL Bean commercial for the outdoor apparel maker. References to the song. Physical locations A cluster of brightly colored hills just north of Mauriceville, Utah, near the Fish Lake National Forest, is named the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In 1928, after the song had been released, some Utah residents jokingly placed a sign at the base of the hills labeling it the Big Rock Candy Mountain, along with a sign next to a nearby spring proclaiming it Lemonade Springs. The Big Rock Candy Mountain Resort currently sits at the base of the hills and is a major hub in the Paiute ATV Trail. Other rock formations in the United States have also borrowed the name of the song. The largest exposed rock in the South Platte rock climbing area of Colorado is also called Big Rock Candy Mountain, because of its colored stripes resembling a candy cane. Additionally, one of the peaks in the Capitol State Forest in Washington state is named Big Rock Candy Mountain. In literature In 1943, Wallace Stifner published an autobiographical novel titled The Big Rock Candy Mountain. He published a further autobiographical work in 1992 entitled Where the Bluebird Sings to the Lemonade Springs, a reference to a line in the song. In 1945, George Orwell referenced the song in the book Animal Farm with an animal version of Heaven named Sugar Candy Mountain. In Glenn Cook's 1982 novel Shadowline, first in the Starfishers trilogy, a planet named the Big Rock Candy Mountain is the location for several scenes of the story. The song is discussed in depth in the book The Areas of My Expertise by John Hodgman, and performed by Jonathan Coulton in the audiobook. In Noor Lafferty's Heaven novella series, the Big Rock Candy Mountain is portrayed as the hobo afterlife. In film and television A 1963 animated cartoon, Hobo's Holiday, features the adult lyrics which appear on screen with a bouncing ball. In 1987, photographer Robert Frank directed a screenplay by Rudy Wurlitzer entitled Candy Mountain that references the song. The theme song to the 2008-2010 TV series The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack is a version of the song with modified lyrics, referring to a place called Candid Island instead of Big Rock Candy Mountain. The series itself echoes the song, as it features two hobo-like characters searching for the legendary Candid Island. During the first dream sequence in the 2011 horror film Twixt, the lyrics of the song are sung with an alternate melody. In music In the 1970s, Big Rock Candy Mountain was made into an environmental fairy tale, published on an LP intended for children with a namesake and addition songs. It is the story of a goose, a crawdad, a family of rats, a harndoodle, and two hobos who journey to the fabled mountain in search of a home. There they find Pollution Pete, Cement Sam, and a construction crew damming the rivers, cutting down forests, and turning the mountain into suburbia. The animals steal shovels, paint them with glow-in-the-dark paint, and use them to scare away the crew so that the mountain can be returned to its pristine state. In 1987, Scottish indie pop band The Motorcycle Boy released an original song with the same title as a single. In 1990, Jane Wiedlin recorded an unrelated song with the same title on her album Tangled. The song Candy Mountain Cave, from the online video Charlie the Unicorn, parodies this song. In 1978, country singer Mel Tillis released the single Ain't No California. Contained in the song are the lyrics, Ain't No Big Rock Candy Mountain. References. Further reading, Goodman, Jack. Life-size model of a hobo paradise. New York Times. Pages 273. Carlson, Ron F. Encounter, Stranded at Rock Candy Mountain. New York Times pages 29-30. Rammel, Hal. Nowhere in America, The Big Rock Candy Mountain and Other Comic Utopias. Champaign, University of Illinois Press. ISBN 0-252-01717-X.